Hi, it's Hazel, and welcome to my channel, Hazel and Aka Design. I am here doing something a little bit different today in that I want to do a flip through of two small journals that I did a long time ago. Now, whether or not I did a flip through at the time eludes me. But because I have encountered someone who either A, has great taste and is interested in my work, B, is a patron of the arts and is interested in my work, or C, has great taste and is interested in my work, because she is interested in purchasing a number of my journals, I thought that I should, as much for myself as for you, show you some of these small, well, I mean, she's interested in big and small projects, but I was thinking I should do flip throughs of the projects that may be leaving home, because I really had no intention of selling these, but you know, as a person keeps creating and the journals begin piling up, you can't keep all, like I don't have, it's not Mother Hubbard's house where I can keep all the children that I've ever birthed. So anyway, that's maybe more info than you needed. So this is a chipboard book. Now this is one of the earliest things I ever did, because I thought, oh, this is so easy peasy. The pages are made for you. The, there's no sewing of anything. And I just thought there was a lot of possibilities for making something beautiful and quite easy. So every page was covered. You're going to be totally shocked by this, I know. Covered by gift wrap that I liked, because it may be becoming clear that I have a problem with gift wrap. So I love the pattern. I don't know how much of it you're going to see through here. I haven't flipped through this in probably 2 or 3 years, so I have no idea what's in here, but we'll rediscover it together. Now, I think that I might have fussy cut these girls out of one of those photo albums because it's thick. Like it's thick. Anyway, so just a little collage, little gauze, little layers of fussy cut peony, some avocado dyed, lace and whatever here. This is some kind of interesting ribbon that I had, a sentiment, and that is page 1. Oh, so here's a good idea of what what the paper would have looked like. So again, just picked up some sentiments, and this little bit of a poem from the 1897 to pull out the colors in the paper. These are fussy cut, obviously, like a nursemaid and some little vintage children. Vintage children. Some images of... These are vintage children. This is probably a digital here. You know what? I didn't cover every page. Yeah, this is somebody's digital. Who knows? Another image out of one of those little artsy books. I clearly made a flip out of this, so you can see that I've glued this down here. Or maybe that was an end. Don't ask me what's going on here. Here's a pocket. Here's a tag again with a little vintage image on it. Some satiny type stuff there that I used to make topper. Fussy cut these little flowers on. This looks like a commercial, like a bought card tag. I mean, Obviously, these are out of a vintage book. And you know what? I think it's coming back to me which book it was. It was a Victorian-looking book written by Sarah Ban Brannock. You know, she was the one that exploded onto Oprah's show one year with her Simple Abundance book, which I love. Vintage image. This is on some digital ledger page. Sentiment. Nothing like the father coming to visit the mother and the baby wearing his fedora and a suit. Clearly he wasn't in the delivery room. Yeah, so this book was about babies. Fuzzy cut, blah, blah, blah. You can see that. This is just, oh, I guess I didn't want to cut that kid's arm off, so I folded this, and it is a place to write on. More of those beautiful little children, just with a little something in the corner. More of those images. And again, really, there other than these few little spots, there really isn't much room to write in here. So I would say this is more like a lookbook. This looks like a little old vintage bow. Again, cute little kids. I reinforced all the holes with these distressed reinforcements. Oh, so here's a little place to write. And this was a border around the pages, and again, just beautiful. This is sweet. It says, in case you're wondering, it says so right there. This is sweet. Oh, and I had just used a piece of ribbon, you know, underneath the image to sort of give it a little extra pop of color and, you know, an extra layer. Oh, these are some simple little recipes for some treats, I guess, that maybe some of those little kids would have been given back in the day. And again, fussy cut all those little flowers. And then just a collage of a variety of images that pull things all together. Here is another pocket with a card in it, so there's room to write on that one. And then the back cover, and again, it's that same gift wrap. And again, vintage looking kids. Oh, and I see I didn't put anything at all on the back cover. So that is that one. I guess if I was very clever, I would call it Memories. Okay, let's show you this one. I just love this so much, and I guess, you know, that's part of why I'm doing the video as a reference to look back at, because it's the only one I've ever done this way. And once it's gone, will I ever remember to do it again? This is narrow paper twist ribbon, and I thought it was just magnificent in terms of matching both these delphiniums and that stamp. And in case you haven't figured it out already, this is a photo frame. You know, back in the day, obviously everyone got their photos. Oh, and I have a grommet here, or an eyelet holding that all together. I used piano paper to cover the frame. Now, it seems to me, again, I did this a long time ago, I think that I might have, I'm positive, that I would have lifted this up, this matte part, so that I could get that paper, piano paper, all the way underneath, because you see it's there, and I'm not crazy enough to have tried to piece that together. So, again, a woman out of a book, some distressed-looking digital. Oh, those stamps are part of the digital, I guess. A couple of tickets there. I decorated this flap as well, which, of course, would have been the easel back on the frame. Again, very sweet. This piano paper, label, flower. And because there's virtually no spine whatsoever in one of these, I have very few pages there. Not sure where I got that. This was a digital with a couple of, again, piano paper background. Oh, you know what? It might be good to put a tab on this. Not that easy to get it out of there. Okay. Note to self, add a tab. And again, you know, not everybody has these fake fingernails that I do, so maybe it would be easier for somebody with with their own stuff. This is a digital envelope, obviously. This I made into a a pocket. Oh, so could I add a tab to an envelope? Maybe that's why I don't have one. I could leave it sticking out a little more though. And this is just a digital. Again, everything is ultra thin because of the no spine. So coffee dyed paper, vintage paper of some sort, coffee dye. This came out of an ancient scrapbook. Oh, I see. I did some stamping with some metallic gold. Oh, and here as well. And a little bit there, and that is it. And then here, now this frame digital came from Tina at Shabby Dabby Doodah. Not sure where these others came from. A couple of fussy cut ladies, and that is it for that. And on the back, I just added more ladies of the era. And again, it seems that I covered the whole frame, front and back, inside and out, with piano paper. And this was just undyed. So that is it for this video. I know that I have more of these frames, so I think that I definitely want to do this again because it's not necessarily quick, but it's effective. And again, it would sit. I chose to do it this way because I wanted this easel back to be part of the, you know, to be like a closure. But, you know, a person... Yeah, no, I guess it would always have to be this way. And it helps that this frame has this sort of Art Deco look to the border. Anyway, I will be doing this again. I'll just make sure that I take a few pictures as a reminder to do it again because, like I say, once things are gone, like even when things are in front of me, sometimes I forget to do them again because there aren't enough hours in the day. Anyway, thanks so much for being here. And if you find that you've enjoyed looking at flip throughs of past projects, I'd be happy to do that again in the future with some other ones that are sitting on the shelf, you know, kind of forgotten to some degree. Anyway, thanks guys. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.